Today is Christmas Day and I'm going to do a vlog, so please join me. Welcome to The Bold Encourager. I'm Rebecca. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything. It just allows for me to get my encouraging, positive messages out to everyone. So today I am going to be sharing with you my Christmas day. So I'm just going to share highlights of the day because vlogging throughout the whole day, it might be kind of boring. Now it's time to open my presents that my husband got me. So we're going to kind of speed through the unwrapping because it's going to take too long to do it normal time. So let's speed through unwrapping number one. This gift was always, he just knows what to get, my husband. So he got me this Flash movie. We both love Marvel movies, so it's always a good gift. And also he got me the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. We have the other two. Of course, my dog is named after Rocket the Raccoon. And then this is the second gift, and this was a big surprise for me because I've been wanting these. I got Apple AirPods. I've never had them before, and I got them this Christmas. My husband surprised me and got them, and that way I can use these also with my iPhone when I'm recording short videos, so it's a great gift. Then I also got this third gift, and he just thought of everything that really makes me happy when it comes to bettering my channel, but he got me this microphone for my video camera, so I have good audio there too. So I don't know if you caught my shorts where I did the countdown to Christmas, and I finished the Advent calendar. This is the Kinder one. It was actually really good. My honest review on this is all the chocolates are good. Sometimes you get these Advent calendars and the chocolates are just not really good quality and they're just plain chocolate, nothing exciting. But this comes with 6 different ones. So you get a little mix of everything. And they give you 4 of the Kinder Mini Buenos, the Kinder Bueno Minis. They give you 2 of the Kinder cards, and they give you 2 of the Kinder Chocolate Happies, and they give you 5 of the Kinder Chocolate Minis. They give you 1 of the Kinder Happy Hippo. Those are really good. And they give you 6 of the mini Kinder Mini Eggs. Now, if I remember correctly, I remember getting 2 hippos. So this might be incorrect. And I remember getting 1 Kinder card. So they might have mixed that up a little bit. But other than that, it was still a nice surprise each day, opening up a chocolate. So if you have kids or you like chocolate, this one I would recommend. I'd give this a 9 out of 10. Nothing super perfect, but I would recommend this Kinder Advent calendar. It's a lot of fun. So who knows, next year maybe I'll do something different, like maybe makeup, or I try to do it so everybody can enjoy it, kids, parents, everybody. And makeup is only for women, but who knows, you know, we'll see what I come up with next year for the short videos. I try to do a post every day for the short videos, countdown to Christmas in some way, just so we can get excited together for the countdown. And along with the countdown, what I was doing, if you caught my short videos, was I was trying a different coffee every single day. So the coffee I'm trying today for Christmas Day, I picked it this time. I promise you, the other ones, I shook it up in a box. There were multiple different flavors in the shorts, and I just picked them out day by day. I didn't know what I was going to get. And surprisingly enough, Christmas Eve, I got the Andes mint chocolate, which was perfect for Christmas Eve because it's that minty flavor. And chocolate, of course. So it was a perfect way to end those short videos. But today I'm going to do the Cheesecake Factory Cookies and Creamery. Okay, I do taste a little bit of the cookies and cream. It does have that flavor. It's kind of chocolatey, has a little bit of a vanilla flavor to it. It's good, but it's not like, oh, I love this and I'm gonna get this again. I'll have to tell you, I'll be honest with you, the Cheesecake Factory ones were either okay, mostly okay. The cheesecake one was not good at all. I had that as one of those in the mini videos. So if you haven't watched them, watch them. They were just okay. They just didn't have like a good coffee flavor, I would say. And this one's kind of like, it has the cookies and cream, but it's not blowing me away. So I would give this a 7.3 out of 10. And 7.3, it's still like the coffee's good, but I'm not like, ooh, I got to get this again. The other ones they had were not good at all. They were okay. They were just okay. They were kind of like, they're all right. You know, I can drink it, but I'm not like excited about it. So I love Cheesecake Factory as a brand. I love cheesecake. So don't get me wrong. I love Cheesecake Factory, but I'm not loving their coffees. But I will say there was a lot of great coffees I tried this season. So if you didn't watch their short videos, watch them because they have a lot of great information about coffees you got to try. And there were some that blew me away. So not all of them were bad. And you typically on a normal day, I don't drink flavored coffees anyway. I usually have just plain coffee with some milk and a little bit of cream. Maybe a little bit of a flavored creamery. But there was a couple that I would try again. The coconut one that I had, the coconut cream one, that was like a coconut cream pie. Definitely another one I will get. Annie's Mint Coffee, loved it. I'm sorry, Annie's Mint Chocolate Coffee, loved it. We'll definitely have that again. Another one that stood at, I think it was mostly the maple ones, and the other ones that were like anything kind of like nutty flavor, nutty and caramel. Caramel is a definite, another one that you can't go wrong. Caramel. Oh, the peanut butter one, the peanut butter cup one, that would be another one I would definitely buy. That did taste like a peanut butter cup. So some really great coffees you got to check out. And I'm honest with my reviews. I'm not going to give everything a 10. 10s don't come easy. And that's because nothing's perfect, right? Everything can be close to perfection, but nothing's super perfect. So if something gets a 10, and that's a rare situation, I would say that's probably something that's like, wow, I can't even give a word for this. This is too perfect, you know? So if it's a 9, that's really good. That's just like, I'm loving this. I'm going to get this at it again. 8 is another, anything 8s. Definitely going to try this again. Definitely will. 7 is, it's good, but it's not like something I have to have. And when it's a 6, I'll probably never get it again. It's okay. I can have it, but I'm not like blown away. I'll show you my rating scale here so you know what I'm talking about and you understand where I'm coming from, because a lot of times when people do food reviews, they probably give the same numbers. They're not being honest, and I want to make it honest for you because I know, hey, we want to make sure we get something that does taste good, and we don't want to waste our money on something that doesn't taste that great. And that's just what I do. I'm an honest person that loves to do food reviews because I love food. I love coffee. And so if you like those things, definitely don't forget to subscribe or like, comment, or something like that, because it really helps me out. Well, let's go on to the next thing. This is my 12-pound turkey, and I ended up just cutting up the legs, the turkey legs off of here for this dinner, and then also the breast, the turkey breast, and then I put away the turkey wings and some of the turkey like extra meat that I had in a bag and put it in the freezer. So I only ended up smoking the turkey legs and the turkey breast. So this is kind of what I ended up doing, but I just kind of giving you ideas of how you can kind of save money by just cooking what you need. I also got an additional turkey because it was on sale. It was 50 cents a pound. And so I was like, I'm jumping on that. I'm going to cut that turkey up into sections and freeze that as well, just so I can have turkey whenever I want And you pretty much can kind of season it like you would chicken, so you might as well utilize it. And what a great deal, 50 cents a pound. So if you have that kind of deal going on, I recommend you cut up your turkey, put it in the freezer, the sections, whatever, for your family, so you could just pull out whatever you want to use throughout the year. Turkey can be year-round. It doesn't have to be just Thanksgiving or Christmas, so might as well have good use of it. I think turkey tastes amazing. I could use it for so many different recipes, and it's a great way to save some money. I know everybody's kind of going through the struggle of saving money right now and being on a budget, and so that's another tip for you if you want to save some money on your Thanksgiving turkey or your Christmas turkey or whatever. Take up pieces, because a lot of times you'll cook the whole turkey and your family can't finish it, and then you try to eat it the whole week, and then the rest of it doesn't get eaten and it goes to waste. So this is the way that you can conserve. So that's a nice tip for you, a holiday tip for whenever you're trying to save money. Now I'm going to show you how I prepare my turkey for smoking the turkey. I have a charcoal smoker, so it's a little bit more involved, and I'm kind of an amateur, so I'm going to do something easy. So basically, I'm just going to take this seasoning that I have and the melted butter, and then I added brown sugar, and I'm going to go ahead and just stir all this around. I used Italian seasoning, and I used this garlic and herb seasoning. Just a really good way to season it well, and I'm going to baste the flavored butter that I just made and put it all over the turkey so it's prepared to be put on the smoker. I preheated the smoker to 225 degrees, and then I went ahead and put the turkey in here. The turkey's smoking. We got the chips, the wood chips in there going off. The charcoal's in here going off. So we're trying to keep this going for probably a few hours. And then once it comes up to temperature, I'm going to take it out. But I'm going to keep you updated on this process. So right now I'm checking on the wood chips here, because you kind of have to keep the wood chips going every 30 minutes. You kind of put them in after it comes up to temperature for being preheated. And you just make sure that it's getting enough smoke so it gets that flavor of being smoked. And also I'm throwing wood chips into where the charcoal is. I'm just trying to get that flavor going. I also underneath the turkey have wood chips and water. If you wet your wood chips, they will actually burn for longer, and that's what you want. So you want to keep the wood chips going so that it smokes perfectly and you get that really good smoky flavor. While I was outside smoking the turkey, I figured I'd water my plants. We got these planters from Amazon, and they were like $60 each at the time we got them. And they're really great. I would suggest, if you're going to do these in cold weather, like we have cold weather out here, planting seasonal plants. Like right now we have green onions and chives, and we also have lettuce. Those do pretty well in cold weather. So that's kind of why we have those in there. We try to keep the tomatoes going, but they don't do as well as in cold weather. And we tried also to keep our green peppers going and everything, and our red peppers. They didn't last very long, but we're learning still. And I will do a full video on these planters in the near future. I just haven't got around to it because there's more I want this to get more of growth before I do an actual full video about it. So yesterday I went to church for the Christmas Eve service, and what I really enjoyed about the Christmas service, it was a wonderful service. Don't get me wrong, I loved the whole thing. But the very end, they played my favorite Christmas song, and that is The Drummer Boy. Now don't laugh. Most people are like, The Drummer Boy? That's your favorite Christmas song? I'm like, yeah, it's my favorite. But the reason being is because I love that song because there's like a little sentimental value to it. When I was really young, my mom got me this drummer boy. It was like one of those musical boxes, but it was like, it turned around. But it was just like this figurine. It was a musical figurine, I guess you could say. And it was the little drummer boy, and it played that song, the drummer boy, all the time. And my favorite part of the song is the pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. I know. It's a little silly, but it's my favorite Christmas song. So what's your favorite Christmas song? Please comment down below. I'd love to know what your favorite Christmas song is, because that's very interesting to me. So I found this recipe online I want to share with you. It's the Churro cheesecake bars recipe, and I will share the link below. It only requires 6 ingredients, these 6 ingredients right here, and it's very easy to make. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you how to do it. And also, if you want to click the link to check out the recipe, you can do it that way too. This is 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. This is the cinnamon sugar mixture we're going to be putting to the side, and then we're going to do a 1/4 cup of white sugar. You don't need to do anything with this until later, so you can just stir this around and go ahead and put it to the side. Now I would recommend preheating your oven to 350 degrees at this point. And now I'm taking the cream cheese that I have been letting sit out for a little while so it's softened, and I'm going to take my mixer and get these really nice and creamy before I add any other ingredients. You're going to want to beat the cream cheese until it's very smooth, and then we're going to add more ingredients. And then I added a 1/4 cup of white sugar to the cream cheese. Then I separated my egg yolk and my egg white from each other because I'm just going to use the egg yolk. I added my egg yolk to the cream cheese mixture. Then I added 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract to the mixture. Then I went ahead and took out my electric mixer and really got it nice and creamy. The mixture super creamy, just like your cream cheese filling would be if you're making a cheesecake. It's delicious and ready to go. And then we're ready to go to the next step. Then I went ahead and greased an 8x8 pan. This is just one of these casserole pans. You can use a metal pan too. But if you wanted to do the 9x13 pan, you'd have a little bit more of this recipe, and the link will have that. Those amounts is just double what I added in this recipe. Now you're going to take the cinnamon and sugar mixture that I made earlier, that we set aside, and we're just going to take 1/2 of it and put it on the bottom of the pan, and we're going to spread it out evenly because that's going to be the cinnamon and sugar for the bottom of our churro bars. Now you're going to want to unroll the dough and carefully lift it into the pan on top of the cinnamon and sugar. And so I'm just going to take 1/2 of it because I'm going to use the other 1/2 on top. And I'm going to lay it down and make it so it's the same size of the bottom of the pan. If you want to cut it, you can do that, but I just went ahead and just kind of made it just flat so I could use all the dough. I didn't want to waste it. Now I went ahead and spread the cream cheese mixture on top of that dough that I just put down, and I'm just going to spread it out evenly so it's nice and even before I put the second part of the dough on top. Now I'm going to take the second 1/2 of the croissant dough and place that on top of the cream cheese mixture and make it nice and even, and I just folded it in, but if you want to cut the edges so it's just completely straight, you can do that, but I just smoothed it out to where it was even on top. And now it's ready for the second 1/2 of the cinnamon and sugar mixture. Now I'm smoothing the rest of the cinnamon sugar mixture on top so it's nice and evenly spread and ready to go into the oven. I baked it for 30 minutes at 350 degrees and it came out looking like this. Looks really good, and it just needs to cool down a little bit before I put it in the refrigerator. I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator for about an hour so it's nice and cooled down, but I like to let it cool down at room temperature for a little bit before I stick it into the fridge. Then I cut a slice of the Churro cheesecake bar, and it was delicious. It is absolutely heavenly. I definitely will make this recipe again. You're gonna love it. It tastes almost like a cheese Danish with cinnamon sugar, and almost like a donut too. It's so delicious. So here's what my dinner plate looked like with smoked turkey, some mashed potatoes with gravy, green bean casserole, and stuffing. It was absolutely delicious. I truly enjoyed it. And here's a little close-up of the smoked turkey legs because they were so delicious, and I just wanted to give you kind of an idea of what it looks like when it's finished or being smoked. But it was so good. I highly recommend smoking your turkey if you can. The reason for the season is Jesus' birthday. So it's just all these things mean so much to me, and I really want you to enjoy this video and get joyful and take that joy with you all through the season and not just for Christmas. A lot of times we just celebrate Christmas and we're done, and then we don't have a joyful attitude throughout the year. We're kind of in a down in the dumps kind of place, and that's not a good place to be either. Well, I truly enjoyed sharing my Christmas day with you, and I hope it encouraged you to be joyful all year round. A new year is coming up. It's going to be 2024, and I believe great things are going to happen in 2024. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out so much. Also, if you haven't followed me on social media, please follow me on social media. The links will be down below. And if you haven't hit that notification bell yet, please hit that notification bell and you'll be notified every time I post a new video. Well, I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope you stay encouraged.